Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. We've got a new unboxing. This one is the Deadpool Mezco exclusive figure 112 Collective. Now, we've opened up a previous Deadpool figure that was the X-Men exclusive from San Diego Comic-Con, but this is the more traditional red suited Deadpool, and there's also an X-Force figure coming down the road, which of course we'll have to be able to show off. With the figure, looking at what we can expect, we of course have a base for to show off his traditional red and black suit. Lots of guns, lots of bombs, and lots of swords, and some awesome hands, it looks like. So we're going to open up, we're going to show off what's inside, and see what we think. Now, from what I remember, the X-Men figure was good. It didn't quite blow us away, but it was a solid interpretation of the figure. The figure itself was good. So, first thing we've noticed right away, there's no flap on the box. It's a little bit different than the other previous boxes. It seems like Mezco and 112 are kind of changing things up a little bit. We're going to see if this is the box that we can expect going forward. So for those who really love consistency in boxes, you might flip out a little bit about this. Alright, underneath, we don't have anything underneath the figure, just a normal tray with the display hook. No hidden items. Sometimes some of these have some hidden items underneath. But what everyone really cares about, the figure itself. So let's open up, show off what you get. Alright, right away, without any issue at all, Deadpool is standing. No problem. Something great about the Mezco figures, I think they do a really great job as far as being able to stand on their own. And just generally, they're awesome figures. So now let's actually look at the detail of the figure and see what stands out. Now we're going to start with the actual movement. You can see we've got pivot on the foot, looking pretty good. So we got some pivots there. Joints at the knees are good. Joints at the hip, really good, even with all the items. The waist, a little bit of, actually this feels like more than usual as far as the waist movement. As far as arms, you get the full range of motion that you'd expect. And then the wrists, fully move around. Just need to find where the joint is to move it. But everything's looking good there. And then the head, we've got the movement we'd expect as far as that. Alright, now on to the details. This figure looks like it blows the previous one that we've seen, that the X-Men variant, away. I'm going to go with the boots. Well, first we'll go with the costume as a whole. It has the red and it has the black. It looks great. I actually kind of like the black on it. I think it looks really solid. The red is the perfect color red. This is, I think, color-wise, great interpretation. Alright. Now we've got the boots. We'll start with those. Some slight wear on it. I think the detailing on it is actually really good. Hopefully you'll see it in this video. You can see there's some slight scuff marks on the boot itself. The boot itself, that looks great. It kind of got metal on top, metal protecting kind of the shin. So all that looks really great. There's some slight dry brushing to it. Details solid. Underneath we got tread for the feet themselves. That looks great. Moving up a little bit. The waist, tons of detail. Actually, I think this is a really, really impressive figure because of that. Of course, straps around the legs for the gun holsters. We have gun holsters on either side. The full belt that goes around. And I don't know if this will pop off. I don't want to futz around and do it, though. It doesn't look like it can. Some of these belts you can take apart and off. It doesn't look like this one is one of those. So the only thing that I can notice so far, I'm going to try to see. Yep, no, that's right. The symbol on his belt has like a slight wear to it, which it looks like that's the way it's supposed to be. This isn't like a paint issue. The belt itself, like all the straps and all that, look great. It's really highly detailed. We see tons of straps, tons of flaps, little buttons here and there. Just a lot of small detail that I think stands out. Of course, we've got spots for grenades on the shoulders and swords on the back. Again, really good detail. And then the arms have the kind of similar detail to the legs itself. So detail-wise, I think this is great. Then we go to the mask itself. We get kind of like a slight furrow at the top and around the eyes. You see the ears underneath, which is, again, really small detail, but I think important, that helps like sell the figure. And we kind of get a slight kind of fold at the top, which, you know, depending on the artist, is how much that's emphasized. Again, small details. I think that's what really is making this figure. This is an impressive figure so far. Up there, I think this is probably one of my favorites. I just think this is really, really, really good figure. Alright, on to all the extras, which there looks to be a lot. So let's have some fun with this. Let's see how much we can fit on Deadpool in various spots. Alright, we got his swords. In the back, no problem at all. Really good detail again. With the handle, we see the red and the black, and I don't know what you'd call that on the swords, but looks great. Fits in, no problem at all. Alright, first item in. Let's go with guns next. Doesn't look like the guns. Oh, yeah, nope, we do. Alright, so let's look at the guns. The guns kind of have that Deadpool eye logo on it. But even cooler is the clips come out. This is really, again, small detail we've seen in a lot of the Mezco figures. I think it adds tons to the quality of the figure and looks absolutely great. Ooh, and the strap for the gun pops up. So you can put the gun on and then close the gun holster. So we got one gun. This one's already off. Oops. We got two guns. Alright, so we got those. We have a whole bunch of grenades to add, or, yeah, I think this is grenades for the actual machine gun that you get. So we got one popped off. Alright, so we've got the big giant machine gun with grenade launcher and the actual grenades that can go in. These, I believe, go right there in that. So we've got spots for 6 of them, and we got 6 included with the figure, so that goes in quite well. With the gun itself, again, we've got the clips with the bullets come out. It's, you know, again, small details, and the chamber that you can actually put in those grenades opens up. So things look great on this. It's a little bit different of gun than that came with the Punisher figure, which is key. What else do we've got? We've got a whole bunch of other items that come with Deadpool. We've got an alternative head with a slight different look. Not a huge difference, but just slight. So we can swap out the heads if we want. This one kind of giving him his slight weird eye. Like he's saying, what the hell? Then there is actual grenades themselves. Kind of the iconic Deadpool eye on it. I don't see where this is supposed to clip on the figure. Sure, there's a spot you can put them if you want. Let's put one there. That looks pretty good. And then the thing that I think a lot of people want, and is pretty awesome, is a little head pull action. It's not just you get Deadpool, but you also get his zombie with the flying beanie head pull. Detail on this one, absolutely fantastic. We kind of got that rotted zombie look. The eye is awesome. I don't know how well that's going to come off on the video. Try to get this to... There you go. I don't know how well that's going to come off on the video, but the eye actually looks fantastic. Zombie look. Only thing I would probably make question is how the hell to get this thing flying up in the air. But I'm sure there's some creative ways to do it. Strap looks great, the kind of rotted on that. This is an amazing addition, really, really cool. I'm a big fan. So overall, we've got an awesome figure. Lots of detail, really neat. Tons of, items. There's also hands. We've got 3 other sets of hands. 6 hands total. Number of grenades is 4 total. And this is a figure that comes with a hell of a lot of stuff. Plus, of course, we got the standing base with the Deadpool logo on it. Really, really impressed with this. This has been a long time coming. I think a lot of fans have been waiting for this one. I am super excited. I think there's the X-Force one. I can't wait to see how that one differs from the previous 2. Again, the X-Men one was good. The figure itself was great. This didn't have tons of extras like this one. This, though, I think blows me away. As far as details, as far as extras, as far as everything you get, this is probably one of the best figures that 112 has put out. So I'm impressed. I'm happy. I'm super psyched for this. This is a really cool addition to the set and the collection. So, can't wait for more. I know we've got more coming in the mail. Mezco seems to be going through their backlog. So lots of 112 coming in the future, so stay tuned. Now, if you're into Mezco, if you are into toys in general, or Deadpool, or Marvel, you should check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, be Deadpool if you can, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.